Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mystic Jen, and it is that time again for another Russia-Ukraine war update. I am excited about this one, and so excited that I couldn't wait to take a shower and everything to start recording. Oh my fucking God. Putin is shitting his fucking pants right now. I called it, you guys. You know, I said that Ukraine was going to attack Russia. I got some feedback on that when I put that prediction out. No, Zelensky won't do that because everybody's too afraid of retaliation via nuclear war. I said that it was going to happen. Putin would not hit that red button because he knows it would be his demise. And more importantly, his passion is Russia. And if he hit that red button, Russia would be wiped off the map because all kinds of nuclear warheads would be crashing into Russia as well. So I knew that would not happen. I said that Zelensky was going to attack Russia, and they went deep into Russian territory. They attacked an oil field, set it ablaze. Let me tell you, wow. Putin thought that him and Russia were invincible. That Putin had his tower moment. Even though at this time of this reading, as far as I know, I'll pop this up on the screen from the BBC, that Ukraine has not claimed responsibility, but that I am telling you now, they did it. And it will come out that they did this attack. Now Putin is shaking in his shoes. He's shitting his pants. He's like, oh my God, my country has been attacked. We're going to see it escalate as far as, when I say, what I mean is, we're going to see peace talks. Putin is going to want to put an end to this war. Something that he started. He fucked up when he's attacked Ukraine. And he's going to, you're going to start seeing him withdrawing. we're going to see Putin run with the tail between his legs. Okay. Now, I'm going to get confirmation on that in the cards. We are going to dig into this reading and see what Spirit has to say about this situation. I am excited. Zelensky's got a really huge set of balls, let me tell you. And he pulled it off, and Putin is scared shitless right now. Yeah, he's shitless because all his shit went in his pants. Okay. Grab your coffee, folks, and enjoy the show. So let's see what's going on here with Russia and Ukraine and where it's leading. Give me Russia's energy, please. We've got dreams. Ukraine. Union. I love this for Ukraine. In a love reading, that would be a union coming together. But in this is everybody being unified in Ukraine. And I almost feel like Russia's dreams going down the shitter. Ruler of the realm. Wow. This is incredible. And I'm going one more. The Fellowship. I love this energy. This is like people are, I mean, the world is definitely behind Ukraine. Fellowship could also be indicating the rulers getting together in order to talk peace and to talk about, you know, ceasefire, ending this conflict. We've got the Bear. Magnifying glass. So people are definitely looking at Zelensky and Ukraine right now. Ukraine did a lot of research. And we have unexpected income. Wow. Yep, that says it all right there. That unexpected income, it is talking about, I think, incoming missiles. Unexpected incoming missiles. Haven't used this deck in a while. Okay. Boat. This card came out with this deck when I picked this deck up, and they said to keep it, not to put it back. I was going to put it back with this deck. And it says, money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So, there is a windfall. There is a win here, and I think it's for, the world wins on this one. The Lord. Money. That they said to put this over top of Ukraine. Hope. I am loving this energy. I am loving this energy. And I'm going to just pull a random card for Russia, please. Random card for Russia. Harp. Okay, so there's great happiness with Russia. So I'm feeling as though with that great happiness being restored in Russia, I think the Russian people want to see this conflict over also. And this is something that it's going to make the world happy. The boats coming in, money coming in. This is like, people are very much supportive of Ukraine. I think that the worldwide people are being generous, donating money. World leaders are donating arms. But let's dig in here. Okay. This is talking about the Lord. This is the leader of Russia. That is Putin. Who had really huge, huge dreams. Okay. And he had this big dream of uniting the Soviet Union again. This is a number 15, the number of the devil. So they're, I mean, in a very negative way, trying to unite the Soviet Union, bring it back together. He was definitely the leader, but the way that he is pointing in this is like turning his back. So I'm getting this overall feeling like he is abandoning ship here. Okay? He's abandoning ship, going to abandon this whole idea. Okay. I did some shuffling off screen, but we're going to do a couple more shuffles here. Well, the cards are like, no. Let us have it. Okay. The tarot card reader. I think they're throwing this, that is the High Priestess. I think they're throwing this out as a joke, in a way, because I predicted this. I don't know if there were any other readers out there that predicted this attack. I fucking did just days ago. Judgment. As I said, Putin was going to receive his karma. You know, somebody made the executive decision to attack Russia. I predicted it. I said, here it comes. And I also said there was going to be judgment as far as the way that this attack went on as well. So, you know, there could be still questions on the methods, on what was Zelensky targeting. There still could be judgment on that, but that's on, really on Russia's side. Putin is, his reputation has been damaged as far as being this fierce leader, invincible. Okay, they're saying also the High Priestess, they're saying, yeah, it was a little bit of a pun that I predicted this. But they're also saying to me that this was a very well kept secret. Okay, this was a decision that was made to attack Russia behind closed doors and nobody knew about until it, boom, it happened. 9 of Cups energy. You know, Putin was sitting in this energy of, I'm the best, I'm getting everything I want, I'm going to win. A very, very huge ego. Just almost like celebrating. He felt that Kyiv was going to fall, Ukraine was going to fold, and he wins. But judgment, but there was a decision behind the scenes. Queen of Swords. Now Putin is sitting quite pissed off. Very pissed off. He feels, I mean, it's, I would hate to be in his regime because I feel that he's not putting blame on himself. He's putting blame on his leaders, the people he put in charge of the attack, of the war to begin with, of the invasion. And he is scrutinizing some of his leaders because they're saying, how could you let this happen? No one could touch Russia. How did you let this the fuck happen? I almost feel he's not in a happy place. King of Swords in the reverse. Oh, he is not thinking clearly right now. He's pissed. He's not thinking clearly. And his strategies that he so carefully planned out just literally went up in smoke. And he is shaking. He is he's going to be a coward in this. But he's going to make it look like, okay, this is getting out of hand. We're going to end this. This is what I want. And he thinks he's going to get everything that he wants, but he's not. The world is rallied around Ukraine. He's not in a good place. He does not know what his next move is going to be for sure. He's got the sense of defeat. Queen of Cups, 5 of Cups. He's a little bit emotional. And he's at a loss here. 5 of Cups energy, Queen of Cups. He's very much at a loss. He does not... He is very emotional over this. He's licking his wounds right now, they're showing me. Oh boy. Like I said, Putin is shitting his pants right now. And he's passing that and he's flinging that shit at his leaders right at this moment. Like, what the fuck is going on here? This should not have happened. I get this very much a shock factor. Okay. Now, moving on over here. We have this union. People are definitely have their eyes on Ukraine at the moment. Ukraine is very much united. Very cohesive machine. It's like a very well greased machine that is working, you know, efficiently. Ukraine has all the money, the resource and stuff that they need to pull this off. And this has been strategically planned. I'm like seeing that table with all the resources, all the planning on the table, the recipes on the table. They knew what they were going to do. It was very, very well planned out. There may have been even some training that had gone on here. Six of Cups. You know, this is like that. This is for the families. President Zelensky is very family oriented. And I'm feeling like, okay, they just showed this to me. Taking the meaning of the Six of Cups, taking the name Six of Cups aside. This is somebody handing a gift or flowers to somebody else. And I almost feel like that this is some kind of peace offering. You know, Zelensky might say, go to Putin and say, okay, you're not invincible, buddy. Are you ready to talk now? Before we destroy your country? It says, we could cause just as much damage as you caused to us. Ace of Swords. That is the communication opening up. The truth about who attacked Russia is coming out, and this is the truth. This is coming out on Ukraine's side. You know, there is going to be some kind of announcement. And this is a double-edged sword. And I feel like that gift is more like, okay, we'll let you live, Putin. You better withdraw and give up now. We're coming after you. Seven of Swords. But there's a little bit of deception in that, I feel. Because I don't feel that they are really going to let Putin live. And I also feel that, that's their weapons in the mist, going on at night, very well hidden, strategically planned. Now, Ukraine, Zelensky is sitting back, assessing the situation. This Seven of Swords, these swords, I'm going to bring this up again, these swords in this woman's hands, it almost feels like the plans, the blueprints, maps. Okay, they took their time to assess it, what they can get, what they can hit, and coming up with their plan. I think Putin was outsmarted. Four of Pentacles. Guarded, protected. Holding their own. Ukraine is holding their own in this conflict against Putin and Russia. Wow. Let's go over here real quick. What can we expect? We have the Fellowship and we have the realm, the ruler of the realm. Now, who's king of the jungle here? There is definitely some kind of coming together. Leaders coming together to fellowship, to talk. I almost feel like, okay, let's end this. the king of the jungle, I feel, is Zelensky. He's on top of this shit. Now, for some, this could be NATO. Oh, it's over here. This could be NATO. But I'm feeling more like Zelensky, looking like the lion. Looking like, okay, the lion not backing down. But there is a sense of fellowship. So, again, I get these talks between them. Might be moderated by a third party. But there's negotiations going on. I'm seeing negotiations. This is unexpected income. What I'm getting is a couple messages from this. That the unexpected income is not necessarily money for Russia, but it's unexpected incoming missiles or incoming bombs, bombing the motherland. Okay, that is also a number 9. A 9 is energy of the hermit. 9s are solitude. 9s are independence. So, this is, again, Ukraine says, we are going to maintain our independence. You're not taking our country. And it says, you continue to try, you're going to suffer consequences as a result also. And over here, I want to go back here to the number 88, or 44, which reduces to an 8. That is change, fast-moving change. Ukraine took action that is enforcing this change, that is flipping the tables here. Even though they haven't admitted that they did the attack, but I think the truth is going to come out. They are going to claim it. But back over here, with that solitude, and this attack that happened very quickly, unexpectedly, that shock factor, that Putin did not see the incoming missiles. But with this exchange here, 2 hands from 2 people, this is some sort of negotiation. You know, they're trying to work something out here. I'm being drawn to the ring in this card. I don't know if you can see it or not on the one finger. That is a marriage. That is a union. We have union over here. And I feel that the top hand is Ukraine. Ukraine has the upper hand in this now. Or they will in the very near future. They're going to have the upper hand. They are cohesive. They are unified. Russia's not as unified. Because a lot of the Russian people, most of the Russian people are totally against taking over Ukraine. That Ukraine, they all share the same thing as the rest of the world, the citizens do. That Ukraine deserves to have their freedom. Okay? But Ukraine has the upper hand. Ukraine giving Russia a buy or giving Russia an out. Okay? Before we destroy you, we're going to give you an out. And with the hope card, the hope is talking about that there is this renewed sense of hope, the morale of the Ukrainian people, the morale of the Ukrainian armies and military. There's this renewed hope. It's like they're getting their second wind. There's going to be celebrations around Ukraine very, very soon. I'm giving it 4 weeks, to be honest. With the 4 of Wands. I'm giving it 4 weeks. Now, I am one of those readers that has no problem identifying their weakness. My weakness is timing. Sometimes my timing is spot on. Many times it's not. But I'm taking a gamble here, and they told me to take that gamble, and I said 4 weeks. That there's going to be celebrating, and there is going to be a rebuild. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. But I'm seeing this as a military. You know, withdrawing. I think Russia's going to withdraw their troops. And I think that's no more fighting. I think this is going to be over in about 4 weeks. 6 of Pentacles. There's that negotiations again. Negotiations are going to go on for a little while. But I feel that this is going to be over in about 4 weeks. No more fighting. The military done. At least for 44-8, at least for 8 years. If Putin is still around. I'm not seeing that far ahead when Putin's getting taken out. Queen of Pentacles, Mother Russia. Because she's the lower vibrational energy of the Empress. And I'm feeling that she's Mother Russia that's looking at this negotiations and trying to think practical about it. You know, this makes sense. Maybe we should do this. That Putin may be getting his head out of his ass and maybe thinking things logically, thinking things in a practical manner. Maybe coming to a realization we're not going to win this. Let's pull out. Let's pull our military out while we have a chance. While Ukraine is willing to give us an out, let's get out. That's kind of energy I'm feeling. But in the negotiations, as I said, Ukraine definitely has the upper hand. Because Putin thought that Russia was untouchable. And boy, did he find out, yes, I think it was yesterday. I think he found out that he's not so untouchable. Page of Swords. So, the Page of Swords is some truthful information. The Page of Swords is that negotiation that is not necessarily going to go in Russia's favor. But, you know, Zelensky's going to be a hard ass about it. And he should. But, it's going to be the end. Ten of Swords. So, through these negotiations, Zelensky was very intelligent about this, very on point, very strategic about bringing this conflict to an end. And that involved attacking Russia on their own soil, in their own territories. So, folks, yeah, they're going to maintain their independence with this Nine of Pentacles. They're going to maintain their independence. So, this is the reading for today. This is the new update, and I'm just so stoked. To literally scare the shit out of Putin is huge. So, I'm going to leave the reading here. Please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, share, and comment. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a beat. And I will see you guys in the next video. Blessed be. And God bless Ukraine.